So I talk about the same thing all the time. It's something you cannot avoid when it comes to dating. Everybody, whether you're matching online or in real life, you have to deal with that whole are you your spec. There's a particular time in your life that you would like somebody that doesn't like you, that feels like you're not their type. Or someone would like you that you'd be like, this is not my type. It happens to everybody. But I've seen, that's why I'm not talking about your spec today. I'm talking about entitlement, entitled to being matched, in the sense that some people feel like I'm the ish, I'm the best thing since sliced bread, and that's okay. It's a self, image thingy. So on a scale of 1 to 10, if you feel like you're a 10 and you pick a profile that you feel like is a 10 too, you feel like I deserve to be matched with someone like this, of this caliber, quote unquote, caliber, and that person doesn't see you as a 10, some people get defensive and angry and feel like I'm a 10, like why can't you see that? Forgetting that this person doesn't even know you yet. And so let me give you an example, and I'm giving this example because of future members and even current members to learn from, because I've seen this happen a lot of times. So this lady signs up and she picks certain profiles. They're really nice profiles, really good profiles. She picks really good looking guys as well, because everyone, who doesn't like a good thing? Like, everyone wants a good thing. So I don't know why people don't expect that that good thing that they want also wants a good thing. People expect that, yeah, I mean, well, anyway, so she picks a couple of profiles, really good looking guys, really good profiles, and she wants to match with them. But then a couple of them, did not want to match with her, which was kind of expected based on the picture that she presented, because the guys presented good pictures, like they took their time, they had good pictures. You could tell, like, based on quality, efforts is important. But her pictures were just like, I don't have time to take pictures, I'm just doing selfies, which is understandable. Everyone is different, but you have to expect what comes with that. It's like me, if I'm looking for a job, and then I'm kind of like, a friend is looking for a job as well, and she goes to take like courses to make her CV look better, and then she's pumping up her CV, and I'm like, well, I don't feel like taking any course, like, you better accept me the way I am or not. That's kind of what I mean by entitled to be matched, like entitled to that match. Like, you feel you're 10, which is good, which is great, because everyone, is what you feel about yourself, right? But if you feel like I don't need to put that much effort, you should be able to accept the kind of matches you get, which most of the time doesn't happen. People are like, I deserve way more. But what did you do to deserve way more? If I didn't take courses, why do I deserve that job? Why do I deserve to get that job when someone else put more effort in their CV? Why do I deserve to get that job? Because I feel like I'm better at the job, which may be true. But the interviewer, my employer, doesn't know that yet. They're going by the CV. They're going by what they see. They haven't put both of us in that position to see if we can actually do the job. So what they're going by is our CV. So if I'm not putting effort in my CV and I just expect that, well, you should know my worth, it's the whole entitled to be matched, because you can't expect, they don't know you. A person is going by face value. The same way she went by face value is the same way the guys are going by face value. Like, I don't know your character, I don't know anything about you yet, I'm going by what I see. Like what you look like, I'm going by your profile based on age and all those other things, and even the cute things you write about yourself. So if guys are going for looks and girls are going for looks, like you are going for looks as well, why would you be mad at someone and saying things like, oh, he's going for this kind of girls because this and that? I mean, while you have a kind of guy you're going for as well. I mean, everybody knows, like, if everybody can look at most beautiful girl, the pageant, and be like, oh, this girl is fine, this girl is hot, it means everybody kind of has an idea of what good looking looks like, right? So if someone is picking based on that, I don't know why people get angry or mad, feel entitled to being picked, because the person doesn't even know you yet, basically, because it just is very, because I understand where they're coming from, in the sense that you're very hopeful and you want this kind of person, but the effort you're putting is not this kind of effort, and then sometimes I try to kind of reason with the person and be like, look, this is the kind of girl or the kind of guy that this person is looking for. What you're presenting is this. Sure, some people might watch this video and be like, she's talking about me. No. No, but this happens a lot, honestly. Like, I could probably say like 10 members like that could easily think this was about them. Happens a lot. People feel like I deserve this, and when they don't get it, they feel like, I'm like, if the reason why, if you couldn't get it outside it, inside is like, if you're someone that actually, because like I try to explain that this platform is for people that don't go out. So there's some people that do go out, meet people, they go on dates all the time, and they never like go on dates with people that they want, and they're like, people I want don't want me. It's basically like that. So they think coming on the platform will make people that they want them all of a sudden, like a different scope from what they're having outside. I'm like, if you're going on dates already outside and somehow the type you have, your spec, doesn't want you, online it might not be different. This is my opinion. Because I feel like you should put the effort in what you want. Like, if I want to lose weight, I should go to the gym, and I can't get mad if I'm not losing weight because I'm not putting that effort. And I know, and this has happened a lot of times on the platform, the excuses people would say, and let me not say excuses because they're true. So it's not like you're making up an excuse, right? It's true. So some people will tell you, like, I don't have time, like, I want to lose weight, but I don't have time to go to the gym, which is true. But you also see someone else that has the same things you're doing and literally doesn't have time to go to the gym, but they maybe wake up and just give it an extra 30 minutes and they work out at home. So if you really want something, you can make a little bit of time for it. So if you wanted to like get nicer pictures, you could definitely make time for it, as opposed to, I don't even have the time to take pictures. You really could if you wanted to. I'm in that category. There are things I want and I'm lazy about, I don't want to do. And in my case, I would even say the excuses. I know personally I could make time for it if I really, really wanted to, and I don't. And I really can't blame anybody for it, or say, oh, you know how people tend to do that thing, like, oh, she's doing this, it's because she doesn't have this and this and that on her plate. They kind of want to make themselves feel better, kind of make it seem like, look, I have a lot on my plate, that's why I'm not able to do as good as well as this other person is doing. But sometimes I feel like we need to take we need to own up to whatever, basically. So before I go off point, I was talking about being entitled to being matched. Understand that the person doesn't know you yet, doesn't know your character, and the same way you're choosing profiles based on looks or other things is the same way that person is choosing as well. And the same way you're entitled to choose what you want is the same way that person is entitled to choose what they want as well.